Guys, how you doing? My name's Tommy, and this is the Gallery Backyard Barbecue, and as you can see behind me, summer is indeed winding down, unfortunately. But look, what that means is new exciting recipes. I got some fall recipes coming up, and of course winter recipes. I'll be doing some cooking inside on the stove, so stay tuned for that. Look, also before I get going, I want to announce, as I did on my other few videos, I got merch, I got a website. You can get all this stuff at the website. I also have links on the website. I got cutting boards where you can get 15% off. That's Haley Homes, and you can get your family name on the board. You definitely want to check that out. I got a $25 link for crowdcow.com. You could check that out. I also have a Patreon account. I do have 2 Patreon members. Stay tuned for the end of the show and see what that's about. I also have a newsletter that comes out, maybe bi-weekly. I have contests on every letter. I had a $50 gift certificate, one for Amazon.com. And I also have some El Yucateco hot sauce that's going out on the next newsletter, and plenty more good things there. I also have a blog. Anytime I get a thought, I jot it down on the web page, and you can read all about that. And so look, what I have today is we're going to learn how to spatchcock a chicken, and we're going to do it all on my Weber 22-inch Kettle Premium, and we're also using today the Weber diffuser plate, so you definitely want to check that out. Oh, and it's all coming right up. So look, usually on the old style Weber, I probably would snake something like this, right? So I'd go 2, 3 stacked half moon, and I would put a couple lit coals right here, try to regulate the temperature through the bottom and top vents, and just let it stake around and control my temperature like that. All right, so what we got going on here is the Weber ring. I have a couple lit coals in the center. I'm going to plop the diffuser plate on top of this, and control the temperature from the top and bottom vent, and this should all distribute the heat evenly, and that's the game plan today.
All right, everybody, look, I'm real excited about this cook. First up, let's get our bird out of the package and give it a clean, of course. And you want to make sure you get all the little packages inside the bird. This is a good time to give it a quick trim. Any loose skin, any hanging skin, you'll want to cut that off. All right, so basically what we're looking to do is to crack out that backbone so we could flatten the bird, right? I'm using a nice knife, the old hickory. You can also use a pair of kitchen shears. You'll basically can feel where the backbone is, and you just basically want to get rid of it. Now you could save this backbone for stock. You could freeze it for later use, which is what I'll do. All right, look, from there what you're looking to do is crack the breastbone. A lot of people just kind of pound it down. I like to just get my knife and give a little slit right there. Top of the bird, in between the wings, and she'll crack on her own. I find this a little bit more better than just kind of smashing the breast meat down, right? Look, and from there what you want to do is you want to, well, for crispy skin you want a dry bird, right? So get yourself some paper towels and dry the bird good. Now look, choose your favorite rub. This rub has a lot of nice good herbs in it. I'm using it. It's from Joe's Barbecue House. It's a very fragrant rub that's going to be perfect for this bird, and I'll leave links down to Joe's review channel down below in the description, so you definitely want to check that out. And what you want to do here is, like I said, get your favorite rub, and you want to liberally get it all over the bird. Make sure you get it in between the wings up there, and put a pretty decent amount. Oh yeah, smoking along good. So look, I'm going to get a drip pan under the bird on top of the diffuser just to catch some of those drippings so they don't splatter all over the diffuser. Now look, for those who actually watch the videos, if you'd like a Gallery Backyard Barbecue sticker, my email address, gallerybackyardbarbecue@gmail.com, is in the description. Shoot me an email. I'll send you some stickers, USA only. Now look, I'm going to go with a couple of corn cob, very basic, little rub on it, couple of dabs of butter, wrap it up, and on the pit. Hey, nothing says end of summer like some end of summer corn cob. Hell yeah. And you see the pit is chugging along right at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. I am pretty impressed. I'm not even really watching it, and she's just sitting there. So this diffuser plate is definitely doing its job and doing it well. So look, 20 minutes in, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get a temp gauge in the breast meat as I'm looking to take that to 165 Fahrenheit. So this will just help me to keep an eye on it. Just a dab in some water in that tin. I don't want those drippings to burn too much and, you know, put that odor, flavor up on the meat. So I'm just keeping a little moisture down below. Not so much moisture because you don't want to steam the bird, right? Because then your skin will be crispy. Again, that temp is holding steady at 275 Fahrenheit. Man, that skin is looking good. I mean, we're about an hour or so in, and man, she is crisping up nice. I'm pretty impressed, pretty impressed. All right, look, I'm going to get a gauge in. We're about 2.5 in. We see we are 165 on the breast meat. Now I'm going to go down in between that leg. We're looking for 180 Fahrenheit. If we hit it, we're going to get this bad boy off, get it on the board. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, man, that skin is looking good. Oh man, look at that color. Wow. Oh man, that looks good. Look, at this time, what I'd like to do is acknowledge my two Patreon members, Alden Forbes, who is an associate producer of the show, and Razak DeBona, who is a producer of the show. I'll leave links down below to my Patreon account. If you want to learn more about that, check out the link down below. It is greatly appreciated. And now what I want to do is take it in alive for a taste test. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you get notified on all my future uploads. And let's go live.
Everybody look, that is it. And as you can see, we are running out of daylight. This took a little bit longer than expected, probably a good 2.5 hours. But I have to tell you, on that diffuser plate, it would not allow the pit to go above 300 Fahrenheit. Even with the top and bottom vent completely open, it distributed that heat pretty evenly, and also, again, would not allow it to rise above 300 Fahrenheit, which I think is that's pretty awesome. I mean, I got ribs going tomorrow, So I don't even have to play with the vents. I can do half and half, and she'll probably hold 275, 250 to 275 throughout the whole cook. So I'm real excited about that. It's definitely not a gimmick. It definitely does what it's supposed to do. And the browning of the skin on this chicken is pretty unbelievable. Usually when I cook them on the Masterbuilt or even on the Pit Boss pellet behind me, I'll do 245, 250, 255, somewhere in that range. And I'll take it up to about 140, 150 Fahrenheit, and then I'll blast the temperature up and over 500 Fahrenheit just to get the proper crispiness of the skin that we all like, right? With this Weber, with that plate, 275, 250, 300, right in that range she ran, and the skin is it's beautiful. I mean, it's crispy as crispy can be. I'm going to cut into this, and I'm going to take a look. Pulled right apart. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm impressed. I mean, let's get a little taste of the wing, and then I'm going to get these bad boys in the house. I mean, look, perfect amount of smoke. You heard the crunch, I'm sure. Definitely want to cut up into this breast so you can hopefully get a look at it. Oh, man. I mean, look at the color of that. I mean, let the chicken sandwiches begin. Totally amazing. I mean, one of the best spatchcock chickens that I've ever cooked. I mean, the moisture throughout the chicken with the skin, with that rub I put on it. This is a total winner. I'm totally impressed with what the Weber did, and I'm really looking forward to the ribs tomorrow. Look, if you like this spatchcock chicken cook, I'm going to drop a couple over here. You check those out. I'll see you there, and I'll see you soon. Oh, wow.